You don't have to have spiritual beliefs, but peer-reviewed scientific research actually suggests that they help. And I have a process that doesn't require you to be a specific religion in order to choose those beliefs. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. Now, when I say research, I'm not talking about the kind of stuff that your grandfather says, do your research, and he's talking about random YouTube videos. I'm talking about Dr. Lisa Miller of Columbia University, who partnered also with Yale and University of Pennsylvania to conduct some really amazing research. And what it says is that people who have spiritual beliefs and practices, they actually have a lot of positive benefits, because what they discovered is that spirituality is actually biological. There are places in the brain that do amazing things when people engage with spirituality. And some of those things, one of them is that it softens boundaries. It gives people more of a sense of unity. Another one is that they controlled for everything, and they repeated this with a lot of different researchers. It actually represents a protection against some psychological problems like depression. Now, I get it. Spirituality can be weird and seem unscientific and all of that stuff. I understand that. And the idea of joining a specific religion, especially if you've been hurt by them, is like a no-go. But there's a process to help you find the beliefs and practices that work for you that doesn't require you to sign on to an entire dogma. The process starts with finding something that you're going to see as a sacred text, something that helps you understand life and the universe and everything else, like 42. And maybe it is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but for a lot of people, it's ancient spiritual texts like the Quran or the Bible. So you find that text and you start trying to find answers to questions about your life, like how you should be and live in the world. These ancient spiritual texts can be hard. I get it. So you might need help. You might need extra books or resources. If it's the Bible, I love The History of the Bible by John Barton. It's fantastic, accessible. But after you do that, after you get a sense of what that sacred text is offering as an instruction, you consult other people who you respect, people who you think are spiritually engaged in the way that you are, and it might even be that they're alive anymore. Find their works and read them. And you ask them the same questions that you were asking of that text, and tell them what you found in that text and see what they think about it. And then you put it all together with your logical brain and say, oh, I believe that really what I need to work on is being a person that is looking for opportunities to fight for justice, or opportunities to love more people, or whatever it is. Then you start to practice it. And that's the thing, right? Practicing your beliefs, like your beliefs are supposed to help you be a better person in the world, the best version of yourself, find a purpose greater than yourself. And if they don't do that, if they don't work, you just go back and find the other things. And I know the comments that are gonna come, like you can't choose spiritual beliefs, but the reality is, everybody who has beliefs has chosen them one way or the other. Either they've chosen to be part of an organization that tells them exactly what they believe and they're going to hell if they believe something else, or they picked and chose from the beliefs of an organization or of a religion and said, okay, no, these are the ones that I actually believe. Those ones are crazy. We're not going there. Or they've done something like this, where they've opened themselves up to a range of beliefs and found them through spiritual texts and other people and their own experience. But important thing is that if you're open to it, you can have a lot of positive effects by engaging with spirituality on your own terms. And that's the other thing the research did. It looked at all spiritual people, not a specific religion. They were all the same. The brain was doing the same thing because spirituality has a biological element.